TruVue Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
The boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny. Yeah.
Son, they really speak their truth. The hell was that? You're.
What it do? What the business is? What's good? It's your boy Mel, and we back in the building again, bringing that barbershop to the box office. Oh, there's a leak in this whole building, and my soul has got to move. Wow! That's how you know they're feeling with that squall there. Wow! My soul has got to move. Come on, somebody. Hey. I said my soul.
People lost their lives, guys. Come on now.
They soul got to moving.
Goddamn.
That's what it's all about.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing.
You better preach.
Let me clean it up. Hold on, let me clean it up. We ain't laughing at them. Goddamn it, this is a very serious situation that happened many years ago. So, but with that said, this is a TruVue Podcast, baby. It's all satire. So, y'all get ready for the good and the bad. The jokes are coming. They're going to fly. We're going to talk about this. Let's get to it, baby.
Yo, man. TruVue Podcast. I am -X, man. We got the 5-day at Memorial. We coming in hot. I'm ready to give my take. Alley-oop to my mans.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Once again, thanks again for tuning in. It's the TruVue Podcast, baby. It's grown man MJ. And we appreciate y'all showing back up. Without us, there would be no, without you, there would be no us.
Well, without us too, we had to start.
Oh, yeah. Without us, there would be no you to be no you without us. How about that?
Man,
let's begin.
Unity, man. That's what it sounds like.
Unity. All right, where we going to start at? Well, gentlemen, let's start. Tell them a little bit about how it go, what we doing. 5 days at Memorial. It's an Apple original, I believe. Apple TV original. 5 days at Memorial tells the story of the first 5 days in New Orleans, Louisiana hospital after Hurricane Katrina made landfall. 5 days after. When the floodwaters rose, the power failed and the heat climbed. Exhausted caregivers were forced to make life and death decisions that haunted them for years to come. 5 days at Memorial. Tippy tie.
Nah, that decision ain't haunt them no more.
Yeah, you're right on that.
Look at me now. Look at me now.
Oh. First off, you do want to, let them know this was a true story. It was a true story. They filmed this movie based on a book of the same events that was going on. So they lifted this from the book, even though the book was from true stories. So they lifted it from true stories, but everything was written in the book. I can't think of the name of the book. I'll look that up and get back to you guys on that. But
I believe the book was called 5 Days.
Oh, was it?
At Memorial, and it was by Sherry Fink.
Sherry Fink. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Good. See, look at that, man. Teamwork make the dream work. I love it.
2013.
But I gotta say, my man John Ridley made this whole thing come alive, in my opinion, as far as his direction, using not only CGI, but also real-time footage. Yeah. And blending that in with the horrors that they were experiencing within the hospital. I thought the way it was shot, the special effects for the wind and all of that stuff, I thought all of that was done to a point where it felt real.
That's what's up. Yeah, shout out to John Ridley and Carlton Cuse. It was a team effort on that.
Yeah,
there was some good acting in there too.
You said what?
Yeah, I said, nigga, I'm giving my.
It was some good acting.
Oh yeah, there's good actors in there. We'll get to that.
Yeah, no, it was definitely good actors, but I'm giving my credit to John Ridley.
Okay, all right, man. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
you bringing up this Carlton Cuse nigga.
Okay.
Don't do that again.
Hey, man. I'm just saying.
We don't know nothing about no Carlton Cuse. We got John Ridley work. That's what I'm saying.
Carlton Cuse and Charleston Chews, whatever his name is, man. Look, I just want to make sure everybody get all their credit. Oh man, no, I did like how they captured the culture of Louisiana, Nolens to be specific.
Now,
If you ever been to New Orleans, you do realize that they have a specific culture in itself, and they did as they were showing scenes of the streets and the interactions with the people in the scenes and stuff. They did capture it pretty good. Some people had the accent. You can tell that it was natural for them. Some people did not. They were working on the accent, but it is what it is.
well, I think the ones that did not, I think it still made sense because I took them as transplants to the community.
I did too. I gave them that grace. I did.
Yeah, so I kind of gave them that grace as well. And I don't know, I didn't necessarily get a bunch of the New Orleans draw as far as from a lot of the characters. But ultimately, are you saying that New Orleans got a culture of unpreparedness or what?
No, it wasn't New Orleans that was unprepared. It was goddamn everybody got caught with their pants down because it is pretty well known that people have been telling them about them damn levees and everything years and years and years before then, and nobody acted on it. So it took something of this cataclysmic catastrophe to be like, oh shit. So I blame that
Took
on
a much higher force to get things in order.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, and I just blame that on our fucked up ass government and all of that stuff, as I always do. That's that's how I feel.
President are then President Bush, he said it, and he even said it in the movie. He said that they're going to take a sober look on how things responsibility is, shifted between the political parties or judicial branches. I think he said something like that. But yeah, I think it did a good job in highlighting the chaos. It was just chaos from a what do we do point of view.
That's definitely true. They showed how quickly things spiraled out of control from a local to a state to a federal level as far as nobody reacting. That scene they had with I forgot the character's name, but he was coming to rescue his mother.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I can't remember that, but they pulled up to the firehouse or wherever they were stationed at and had all those fire trucks and people with the airboats and everybody just sitting and waiting for a call. And then they cycled back to that scene and it went from daylight to darkness. Yeah, and they were all just sitting watching TVs and listening to news reports like we were doing all across the country. And they were boots on the ground and ready to help.
Ready to go. Man.
Yeah, like I like the way it did highlight that because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I called this man a liar back when this was all going on, and I called him a simp. And I just want to take this time to apologize to Percy Miller, better known as Master P, because he said he was trying to get helicopters in there, and he said that the government would not allow them to fly in a helicopter. Did not believe him at that time, but this movie did a good job of highlighting that for me. I just want to apologize to Master P, man, the ice cream man. Like, I guess you did what you thought you could do.
I'm
gonna put that out there. Yeah, man.
I want to point out,
man,
how they showed how a real game of telephone work and how fucked up a simple statement can turn into motherfuckers getting gang raped. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, a woman was assaulted outside. That shit turned into so much other stuff.
She got gang raped.
And then I was like, what the fuck?
Another point that they did was at the end of the movie highlight that those things had not been rectified. The correction as far as the evacuation plan and flood escapes, they still don't have a solid plan. I'm assuming citywide or maybe just in the hospital.
And that's fucked up. Like it's like It's like that great president said, "Fool me once,
Shame on you.
you fool me
Fool me.
right. You fool me.
You can't get fooled twice now. You
Fool me.
just
You can't fool me again." Like, God damn.
no, but real talk.
He
We've
was
seen
trying to
floods.
get that motherfucker out, bro.
No, but real talk. We've seen cities flooded after this. You know,
Mhm.
they had it in Houston, where Osteen wasn't letting folks in the church, and the evacuation plan just really wasn't all together there. They had it. They have it right now going on in Florida with the Hurricane Ian. That
Mhm.
is devastating communities out there, man. I seen a video of a manatee running down the damn sidewalk.
Yeah, I saw that shit. I was like, oh no. They legit had a free willy going, like down the street. Just like this motherfucker got out of SeaWorld. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
That's
Oh,
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Oh shit.
Like, it's time to go.
Oh man. No, I liked how they also highlighted like the slow progression of the water. It because when you think of Katrina flooding like that, we, in my mind at least,
For us, it was almost overnight where
yeah, like I'm picturing shit like whoosh, like and it wasn't really like that. Like it was a slow progression of flooding water. I was like, damn, I can see how that could be common.
no,
So
it made sense to me because I looked at it like how you fill up a bathtub, and that city was a big ass bathtub at the end of the day.
So I can see them just looking kind of at the water and just like, oh no, it's nothing. We got time, and that should just keep going. That should just keep going, keep going.
That was one of my favorite scenes that they showed when the levee actually gave,
man,
and the water started to pour in on top of them houses like that.
And
I couldn't believe that somebody would put some real estate that close to the water like that.
I mean, I don't think they had a choice though. That's the thing.
You couldn't get me to rent, buy, visit for Christmas.
You'll be sold on what the levees can do. Mm-hmm.
I mean, this shit
you
been
sold
up
on the
there for
protection from the
years.
levees.
Yeah, that shit was up there for years, and ain't nothing happened. It just took one fuck up catastrophic event. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when that water spilled over and I saw that bus tip sideways, I was like, God damn. Ooh. Damn. I was like, just imagine. And I know there was CGI and all of that, but still, like it helped. It helped me to realize like what was really happening and going on right there. Like that was their hood that just got fucking wiped out. Like that shit just I'm
gonna do this right now. This is gonna be an early honorable mention, but I have to throw this in the look at me. I almost renamed the movie because of this.
Oh shit! Okay.
My man Ryan Allen, he played Drew Charles, often referred to as Charles in the movie. He was the guard.
Okay.
Up front. Man, the way you had to turn them black folks away, I didn't know it came to that. Where you're considered a government facility, right? You're considered public property at that point, right? In the hospital. Ain't no way you gonna turn me away, bro. And we all need assistance at this time. And then they had all that food down there, but I'm gonna get to that. But when my man, Mr. Charles, hopped on that boat,
y'all get back now. Y'all get back.
Yeah, y'all get back. And that little 2 foot out,
go.
Oh, hey, that was my second best scene.
I would have thought
the movie almost got called Charles in Charge.
You don't think that nigga was jumping off a fucking cliff? That nigga was like, nigga, I'm out.
Him to carry, bro. Like just number one, turning away the homeboy with his kids, and that was
turning away women, children, older folks.
He got all these white people and shit behind him yelling at him. He got black folks, his own people that he got to turn away and shit. Like that shit weighing on him. And I'm sure he thinking like, I ain't even getting paid for this shit right now. Like all of this shit is off the clock.
Shit, you better be getting hazard pay. What the fuck you mean?
Nah.
Oh, that check is coming in the mail. Bro, I just spent the night in this mug 3-4 days. You think I ain't finna get paid for this?
All these ghostly ass white folks.
So was that him clocking out? when he when he took that leap
Oh
of
yeah, when
faith.
he better have all.
Click click. You're a fucking coward, Charles.
Uh,
You're a
Let me
fucking.
ask y'all. Let me ask y'all this: do you feel like these movies are, or not movies, or series, or stories that come from an area like this? Do you feel like it's a little more refreshing from what Hollywood normally sends at us? Because it becomes a little less agenda, pushed as far as how they present the movie and the story is told and everything.
I do enjoy a true story being told to me, like something that really happened, because Hollywood, of course. And if you listen to us like over the years, yes, we realize there's an agenda and we call out the goddamn agendas all the time. This was refreshing that I didn't have to worry about an agenda being shoved in my goddamn face. This was just clarity on shit that was happening for me. So,
There's definitely some embellishment, I think,
oh
because
yeah, yeah, no,
with the stories of the characters, I think that has to be embellished
no,
a little bit to a
I get
degree.
that. I get that. You
Yeah.
gotta dial it up to make it entertaining and stuff. That's why you got people like Steven Spielberg sending out his tweets calling this the greatest shit that he's seen all year. Obviously, you ain't watching a lot of TV, Steven, but
I mean, I think this is
it's
in
refreshing.
in his alley as far as the stories that he goes after to push out,
Yeah,
and I think that's why it caught his eye.
to say it's the greatest though, no.
That's
well,
that's
I don't know about the
a long
greatest, but
comment.
it was good. I did I did binge this. I binged this, and it kept my attention the whole way through. You know what I'm saying? Like I was anticipating the next episode. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Things like that. Like I enjoyed the storyline, and I do like it when they have when you have a true story. It gives them a guideline. You know what I'm saying? So it's very you can't really push an agenda. You can't embellish stories for the sake of TV and entertainment. But I
It
think
looked like they
it gave some real truthful accounts.
it looked like they was
You
trying.
said what?
It looked like they was trying to at one point. Then they cleared it up because I sure thought we were getting some some granny action going, but that was really her mama, and she was
Oh
just
my
like
god!
really old looking. Because I when she
Oh my
when I see
god!
some shoulder rubbing and talking about, she said,
No, when they all get to that crew cut age, you know what I'm saying?
"Damn,
It's like you can't tell them apart. 50 from 70. They all just kind of start to blend. They get to that crew cut age. They get that Tom
Oh my
Hanks.
oh, not Tom Hanks."
Yeah,
Shout out to
yeah, that's the
Pinocchio. That was
haircut.
a good movie. That was a good movie. Time, way to go.
No, but
no! You
no,
absolutely
I
you
definitely
absolutely
peeped
right.
that part of this story. But back to the Steven Spielberg point, I think this is a compelling story. Like Hyphen said, he could sit through it 8 episodes back to back, and I think the timing of each episode was perfect for the series. Also having it around 35-40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah,
it makes it easy to cruise episode to episode, especially how each of them end and lead to the next. But in the story, you getting stories of desperation and suffering, families, people,
Connectivity.
yeah, connectivity, loved ones. You got people dying at the same time. You got morality. You got survival. And then actually having witnessed this event, and a lot of us actually have someone who was tied to this event. Like I have a partner that was in the military who went down there to clean up, and the horrific stories he told me, this did justice for me. It really placed me in the setting to understand the dire needs and struggle that each of these individuals had to go through to survive such a traumatic event.
Most definitely, man. And two, I really feel like they captured a lot of small stories within this. That it was a big overall story of the flood, but then you also had these other people that got their story out there, and I'm glad that they got their little shine and everything on it. And then the morality aspect of, like, if you really put in that situation, do you think you would make that decision, or do you frown upon her for making the decision, or like you really get they did a great job at telling all of the like you putting you in a situation so you really like, well, damn, okay, like I know it's wrong, but was it wrong? It's like, I don't
No,
know.
this is
No,
go for it, hyphen. Go ahead.
yeah, like they man, bro, like when I said I sat through this, kind of piggyback off what I said, is that I got people that was connected to this too, family members that stay down there. They was in Baton Rouge and whatnot, and just to be like, dang, like this could have been them. Like I'm a millennial, man, so like, well, we are millennials, but like I lived through this. You know what I'm saying? I lived through this. You know what I'm saying? Like I watched this on the news.
Did you say don't call me
I
no
seen
damn
this shit on
millennials?
the
That you
news.
said, dog?
Yeah, I said comment shit.
Yeah. Don't call me no damn millennials. Dog. I was born before you, G.
Calm that shit down. Wow, he out here wilding, son. He out here wilding.
Yeah. We lived through all this shit. You know what I'm saying? We seen all this shit on the news, everything. This is the around the time where Kanye said George Bush don't care about black people. This was a very iconic time. You know what I'm saying? In American history. You know what I'm saying? And I think they did a good job at telling the story, like what Mel said, from a bunch of different angles. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of different angles. And I like the way it highlighted how important maintenance is. How important maintenance is.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, and to that point, as far as how you talking about the story, you get a bunch of different angles. A bunch of different stories within the major scenario.
A bunch of different views.
Yeah, for sure. I think they did a good job where it doesn't become like stepped on or jumbled. Everything kind of was harmonious the way it fit together in a sense, and I never got tired of being introduced to new characters or even getting more from each character. I thought that was a good part of I'm going to say the embellishment of the story, because it's hard to say how much of those conversations was fact. So the way they did all of that to actually tie the loose ends and connect the dots from when the storm happened to the tragedies that followed, because those are documented.
If you want to crown them, then crown their ass.
For shit show. For this movie here, it's hard not to give Vera Farmiga her flowers, playing Dr. Anna Poe, the lead character in this, and the question of morality throughout the film. But I actually gave my crown to Robert Pine, who played Dr. Horace Baltz.
Okay.
I thought he did the dopest in this, and he drew a fine line as far as duty is concerned versus, just practice, just keeping people at, safe and things. He was really key in here as far as what should be done and where the line of morality is actually at.
That's interesting. See, I felt that way with Cornelius Smith Jr., who played Dr. Brian King.
No, definitely, because he tested everything. Yeah, definitely.
Bruh, like inquisitive. Like he was just like, all right, like that shit ain't right, bro. Like,
but he was just a bitch ass.
Yeah,
he was really just a bitch ass nigga.
He was like when homeboy sunned him with the gun, I was like, oh, come on. Come on, just whack his
They had the power.
They had the guns.
So I liked
killing people like me out there.
I really liked his character though, man. He kept it honest, and he did what he could when he saw opportunities to. But very, very, very close second character I was tied to was, I'm gonna butcher her name, but she played Karen Wynn.
Yeah, Adepero Oduye.
There we go. Adepero Oduye. Like, she was phenomenal on screen every time I saw her. Like, I really connected with her character. It was a genuine just wanting to help wanting to be there and help in her character. That just, I don't know, man. I really felt her on the screen every time. Every time.
No, I felt the entire cast of nurses were
yeah,
were
and especially
all
my
were
wife,
all doing well. Yeah.
especially with my wife being a nurse. You know, I'm
Yeah.
all
Did
for it.
your wife check this out?
She did not. She did not.
All right.
But she will. She's
No,
definitely.
what was cold was, I'm at the casino and we had a convention of nurses coming through, and I had some people at my bar talking about this joint, and they were really upset with the how it played out, and they were like, oh, I was telling them, I'm like, I'm on episode 6, I'm about to go home and watch it tonight. And they were like, oh, it gets bad, it gets really bad. That's how they was telling me. I was like, all right, don't tell me nothing. I want to check it out. They was like they were really disappointed with the outcome and everything, and
You can't be.
you could tell throughout
disappointed with the
medicine
outcome. Like
that's not the answer that was
this is
taken.
really what happened. Like, you can't be upset. It's like, how you gonna get mad at the outcome? Like, this is what happened.
Well, the thing is, in the media, you get one story or it's twisted one way.
Who does?
And that's all that you get to see at the time that it comes out. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
I
So going into the series and watching it and actually seeing how things evolve and how it led to this decision, they weren't just upset about the nurse. They were upset about how the guy came in and this is it. This your last chance. They wasn't gonna make no double back to get
You got to 5 o'clock.
Yeah. You had sick infants and everything in there.
So aggressive. That nigga was so aggressive.
Oh man, I don't even know his name, but he gonna get.
He kind of my queen.
He's like, hey, you, everyone out. Hey, you, get out of here.
Let me say goodbye.
And how you gonna say you got to 5 or you on your own? But if you don't leave, you you'd be arrested for trespassing. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
you got a king in this.
Hey, but real talk. Yeah. I just want to give an honorable mention to girl Karen, man, because whatever type of motivation she gives, I won't, because they got ass, and I don't know what she said to them other nurses. I don't know what can I be straight up with y'all? Like, I used to work at a club. Hold on, I used to work at. I can relate to this part. I worked at a club that had, it was 3 flights of stairs, no elevator, and they had frequent niggas that in wheelchairs came. I would have dropped one of them motherfucking babies. You know what I'm saying? I would have dropped one of them babies. Why can't a nigga come to the club in a wheelchair, man?
Man, don't be rolling.
You're taking up too much space on this dance floor, sir.
I'll be rolling over my foot on the goddamn dance floor.
Yeah.
Like that's
We don't have a handicap VIP in here, my man.
You leaving scuff marks now? We got a hire motherfucker come over and buff this shit now? Like, what the fuck?
I said that to say this, man, because I had to, pull them up the steps. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
I fell back.
Yeah, we don't have no ramp, mama.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't have no ramp.
Several times. So whatever Karen is, what kind of motivation she was giving for those niggas to get that motherfucker up those steps.
Have you ever seen
one? Man, if you can't get out that chair and use them sticks, if you can't get out that chair and use them sticks, my man, we can't let you in.
Nah, man, I want to know, have you ever made it almost to the top and then your grip slipped?
Oh, bro, I told you, bro. You're not listening, bro. I done failed. I failed trying to get him So luckily it's people in front. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lawsuit waiting to happen, man. Bro, I need you with non-slip tires on these motherfucking wheelchairs in here with this alcohol spilling.
Drinking and driving.
Bro. Look, I knew you were gonna say that shit. I knew that nigga gonna say that shit. Hey man, I'm just saying, I seen them stairs. I saw the impossible situation. She motivated them so much because she didn't touch it. She didn't touch that nigga. She motivated them so much that they got him up them stairs, man.
Hey! First of all, in the club, the seats cost extra. All right.
Wait,
it costs extra to sit down in the club. All right. You ain't finna be in here with the free VIP all in the middle of the floor, homie.
Oh man.
Oh, it's terrible. Mike, I ain't gonna say that, but my king, I'm gonna crown him, man. Now that was my honorable mention. Damn,
What was the
but
you had to
I'm
say?
crowning Joel S. Keller, man. Eric, the maintenance man, the head of maintenance.
Damn.
He kept it real throughout the entire movie.
We
He
get
kept
the
it
we get to
real
4 feet.
throughout the-
We're all done.
He's like, this shit over with. We get the this shit is done.
He saw that shit, the
She's
building up at the show. Y'all might want to step back. Y'all might want to step back. God damn it.
Hey guys, pull back. Hey, he
Hey,
kept calm. He wasn't panicking.
No.
Hey, pull back, guys.
Hey, that's a real engineer right there. That's a real
That motherfucker
custodial
whispered that
engineer.
shit. Hey, it was like pull back. Hey guys, pull back.
You guys don't want to pull back. But that motherfucking door came open, and the maintenance crew went right back and shut the door. You see what I'm saying? The maintenance crew was important. They came up with they shaved 40 minutes off of a 40-minute trip.
The Mexican crew went
Shout
back
out to that nigga, man.
Because the brother was just like, damn, that's fucked up. Motherfucker was wading in the water trying to swim. Oh, we get nervous and shit. We saw that. Whoa.
I'm wet to the motherfucker.
Come on, stand up, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have told that joke. That was a bad joke. Damn, we had any drama queen?
But yeah. So that's I mean, the acting was bad, but I believed it. You know what I'm saying? Like Sandra, Jessica, what's her name?
Greco felt realistic.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Mike?
I said the acting felt realistic.
Yeah.
I didn't get like people were overacting into their character or nothing. If I had to give a queen, it might be girl that was with her mama.
The old lady? Which one that was the black one?
Yeah.
Raven. Yeah, she played Angela.
Raven. How about Raven's daughter? Raven daughter. Angelina McManus.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, Diane Johnstone right next to her though, that played the mama though.
Who?
Her mama right next to her too.
Oh, Diane Johnstone.
Yeah.
Played Wilda McManus. I don't know though.
You talking about the black lady?
Yeah. The one that let me say goodbye.
Are you talking about the black lady that almost died too? Are you talking about that her mom?
Yeah.
She almost died. She died, didn't she?
Well, yeah, she passed in the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, she did die.
But how
did you rate her mom's acting? Like,
she wasn't breathing right.
That wheeze. Let me just talk about it from a perspective of an asthmatic dog.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, what was she doing?
You doing too much, Mike.
Like you on your last breaths, dog. You ain't giving out them little. You saving all of them, bro. Them breaths them mugs is real tight. Them breaths is real thin.
No, and I ain't going down there.
I think that part was overacting, is what I'm saying. Like I said, most of the time you really got a lot of natural acting from them.
I hit the wrong drop. Hit the wrong drop. God damn it!
What just happened? What just happened? Oh my god! And you knew her name. And he knew her name.
Yeah, he did. He was waiting though. He was waiting to fire that shot off. God damn it!
Jesus.
So my whole thing. A couple things that they didn't address. Number one, the helicopter pad. They didn't even get a chance to test it.
Because dude was thinking he was waving them in.
Yeah. So and they made it seem like it was unstable. It was an unstable structure, and they never went back and readdressed it. They had two guys go off looking for a drill, never readdressed it. So that was a short buzz for me. Like that part, I was like, "What the fuck?"
Well, maybe they thought the test. Maybe they thought the test was when the first fucking helicopter landed on it.
Well, why bring up and why put that in the movie and stuff that there's rusting and all of that and we need to dig and they never do?
Because that first one hit,
maybe to highlight,
and that was it. We good. That was the test.
Like,
I know they were saying like,
we gotta go to the next. We gotta go to the next one.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It just
maintenance had to go. Maintenance had to go save the day.
They kept making it seem like there was an unstable structure, especially when they brought Big Boy up there.
Like, that was Louisiana checkpoint.
Yeah. So I didn't. That was a shortcoming to me. Like, why bring that stuff up and don't readdress it, or at least close the door on that as far as addressing it? That's one thing I had. As I had some other ones, but I'm gonna let y'all go. What other shortcomings y'all got?
You got one, Hype?
No, I think, like I said, I think the movie is pretty solid. You know what I'm saying? I kind of see where Mel coming from with the whole structure thing, because they did like zoom in on the railings and things like that. But I don't know, man. I enjoyed this movie. It don't really have no shortcomings to me, for real.
I guess the shortcomings, are hindsight in all actuality.
Except for
Go ahead.
No. Well, no. I got another one.
I'm good. Go ahead.
I got another one.
No, okay. I was just gonna say my major shortcoming was just the fight for morality that they often tell us is good cops or is this, that, and the other, but the pushback is the good. No, it's the only ones that are good are the ones that stand up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And nobody really stood up for what was right.
I know, life care unit.
Yeah, and they kind of understood what was coming, but really didn't take the, necessary fight to stop it, because they didn't have time either to fight it. But I thought that was just, an ugly part of the decision making that goes on, when you are given power.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not necessarily a shortcoming, but I guess that's a shortcoming in human beings more so than anything, but not necessarily in the film.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go back to that basement scene and revisit that. Isn't it kind of common sense? Huh?
I thought they got all the food out to be that one time when they went down there.
I thought they did too. That's another thing. Yeah. I was talking about the flooding scene with the electrical boxes. So it's kind of common sense, and I think most people know when you have a door and those pull handles like that, or maybe it's just common nigga knowledge. In order to really brace that door, you need to stick something in between those two handles. It'll help give you a little extra time. They thought the sandbags was just gonna hold it at the bottom of the door, maybe. I don't know. But that was a big shortcoming, especially when you got bruh that's sitting around directing and doing all of this. Like, hey, somebody need to put something in between them handles right there. That's common knowledge.
Hey,
to help.
No, I kind of mentioned it earlier. Go ahead.
You're right about. He had a lot going on. I'm gonna come to his defense. Eric had a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they could have put something there. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's an emergency situation. They never been through anything like this. Yeah. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. You know what I'm saying? So I bet he regrets it now. You know what I'm saying? He tried his damnedest. Shout out to the maintenance crew, man. Shout out to the maintenance crew.
Tried his damnedest. Ha! That was a good one.
That was not an intentional dad joke. Let me say that shit out loud. That was not, I'm not going down for that.
Man, what other shortcomings we saw besides telephone? Like, we really got to see that telephone in action, which I actually enjoyed that. So that's not in my shortcoming.
What y'all think about what y'all think about the justice system not really not really providing justice for the victim, so to speak?
I mean, we used to getting fucked over by the justice system, so that ain't nothing. We expected that. I mean, that was probably a shock for white people. Welcome to the struggle.
Do you think Big Pharma had a hand in it, or what?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Come on now.
Yeah, I think
it was a private corporation. It was a private owned bank.
Well, not only that, I think it was more of a political move than anything. Like they were addressing in the film and the story that, you know, if this happens, what's gonna happen the next time we have a major disaster and we need medical assistance. You
And
know,
the fact that they got every evacuation plan known to man, dumb shit, but don't got nothing for no damn flood. Like what? Oh,
yeah, that was in a city like that too. But I could understand maybe, you know, a city like shit. I don't want to
Chicago,
sound
shit.
ignorant, nigga. Tulsa, Oklahoma, or some shit.
Damn. Vegas. I don't see Vegas flood.
Yeah, Vegas. We got a terrible drain system over here, man. It rained 3 inches. We got a problem.
Damn. Damn, y'all just need like a little 12-foot ruler for y'all shit. Then y'all don't need that big ass.
Yeah.
If it gets to 4.
Didn't you see on Instagram? It wasn't too long ago, maybe a few months ago. We had heavy rains through here, and it was all flooded throughout the and everything. Some of the casinos had leaking roofs and everything.
No, I don't pay attention.
Somebody come out here and get paid.
I only get on Instagram when I'm taking a shit. So for all of the fans and stuff, when I respond to you on the Instagram, drop that on you.
Hopefully it's at least twice a day, Mel. Hopefully.
Sometimes it's 3. I did this one colon cleanser,
Good
man.
job.
Had my ass scared to sneeze.
You need some milk.
No, man, I'm lactose intolerant. Shit. Give me some almonds. Give me the almonds. We got anything else? Any other shortcomings we saw?
Not in the film, but you know, with things pertaining to the film, but not in the film, not for me.
Okay. I mean, just me being nitpicky, just the CGI in some points was just a little messed up. But that's just if I'm really pulling their strings and reaching for some shit.
The weakest part of the CGI for me was probably them just showing the water itself moving. But for them to have that scene where they tore through all of them houses and everything, that was enough for me. That was
needed.
cool.
Yeah, that was definitely needed.
That was cool.
And it put some shit in perspective, god damn it. He's like, god damn.
Do you think it was a shortcoming to not include what was going on in the government side more so?
I don't think so.
FEMA got a big knock for that.
FEMA did get really
the governor himself. I would have liked to see more clips of the governor speaking because he was taking some heat.
Well, they kind of touched on it. Like they kind of did the clips, but it wasn't. If you're over, or as if Nez or Hyphen said, you know, if you're a millennial or above, god damn it, Gen X, whatever the fuck that shit is, you know about it because we lived through it. But for the younger generation, it would have been nice to put more detail in there just to help connect the dots for them.
I was hoping to see that Kanye West don't care about, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
You know, George Bush don't care about. But
I was hoping to see Mike Myers' face after he said it.
I was hoping to see that whole clip.
That was the part that got me. Mike Myers' face afterwards. Because
Chris Tucker right after that.
No, as Hyphen said, no, that made it an iconic point of American history as far as, you know, political and on the entertainment side as well. So I think it would have been a good point to drop in the film as far as placement on how things had lined up with the actual events. Like, cause I think when he said that was after the 5 days.
Yeah.
That was well after the 5 days. So that could have been going on during all the court stuff that was going on.
They were raising money for him. So that was
right.
an event for him. Yeah.
Right.
Well, let's go on a lighter note, gentlemen. Let's have some fun with this thing. It is everyone's favorite game show. Rename that movie.
Wait, before we get to this rename, let's just be clear, man. Where y'all stand with the decision she made?
It's fucked up. I'm always for give people a fighting chance, or at least let them decide. That's where I stand with it. I think they need to
I don't think she's when
let me choose and let me be the one to decide that. Don't sit up here and make that decision for me.
I think if they would have never made the decision to kill the animals, that this would have never crossed their mind. I really believe that. If they would have never went that route first.
I forgot all about
that was
the
one
animals.
of the coldest scenes. You had
So
motherfucking cats hanging out and shit, poodles and shit. That was a legendary scene.
That look that lady gave her husband when that one
when she snuck that dog on the
shit.
Your dog not little. It was not enough room for your dog.
Hey, he said, "Hey, we got plenty of room. It's okay. He can come." She said,
because
we were just gonna
he
leave
made
him.
the decision all on his own. It wasn't even necessary.
Yep.
And as Hyphen said, it's or I'm sorry, Mel said, a fighting chance. Like, we've been fighting and struggling this long. Man, stack a couple waters up over here and may the best man survive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man.
But I think given, I don't know if the animals influenced that decision, because I think the animals could have survived. Animals have better instinct than most humans.
No, I don't think it was the animals, because the old lady was making that decision well before they slept the animals. She was like, "We need to make them feel comfortable," because she had that raspy ass voice. This heifer right here. This heifer right here.
Now,
Tommy Lee Jones.
it was all of the lighter hue cast members who just started running around talking about make them feel comfortable. Was that like a
cold word?
Yeah.
No, not necessarily a cold word. Was that something that was that kind of got worked throughout the system after so many days, and your brain starts to trigger after you lose so many hours of sleep. You're not eating the right nutrition.
I don't know. They got delusional, delirious. One more short bus. Hold on. Now, I know we moonwalking back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, but how come her car was the only car in the parking lot when she went out for the AC?
No, she said that other members went out. She said other people have been going out to their car and doing all that stuff. Maybe they moved it closer to the door. That was her first time, going out there. You know what I mean?
So, was this parking garage underground?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't underground. No, it was a parking garage. That's above ground.
So it's above the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I never. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna just. Yeah, it's whatever. I was like, I never seen a parking garage on top of a hospital.
It probably wasn't on top of the hospital, but she probably parked on the floor that she go in.
Yeah, I'm trying to imagine it. Yeah.
I was like, it don't make sense, Mike. Like it don't make sense.
My thing was, and I should have said this in the short bus also. Why didn't you take patients out there to let them get relief in your car as well?
Well, I mean, I'm sure there'd be a weight limit, because I ain't finna be dragging them up and down them stairs and then had to drag, No,
them niggas are stuck like Chuck. But it was plenty of people who could walk.
My God.
Oh. All right. Let's get back on track. Let me play it one more time.
They did not do a good job showing the niggas that could walk, bro.
No, they didn't. Everybody looked like they was bedridden.
Like, y'all remember when the old dude was taking his mom out? He was taking his. I thought his mom was dead. Man.
She was hanging on to the IV though. I got
taking the terminally ill first and shit. Or nigga, hold on.
When that dude got us, where's my mama?
I'm scared of old white folks.
Yeah, they the ones that be in the horror movies. All right, let's get back to it. Right.
I didn't watch too many vampire films.
You guys just stop being.
This is Karen MD.
Karen MD.
Oh, I like
that.
Row
your boat.
Make them comfortable.
This is
House of Comfort.
Who shot you?
Yeah.
Who shot you?
This is
Dr. Poe.
A teaspoon of medicine.
Damn. A spoonful of sugar.
Pass the syringe.
Take the jab.
This may hurt a bit.
Take the jab. This may hurt a bit. Oh shit.
In God we
Po'
in
boy.
God in God in God we trust.
Po' boy.
Oh boy, yeah.
You can't sit here looking at us.
You can't sit here.
Y'all get that.
You ain't gotta go home.
You ain't got
Get the
no
hell
home.
out of here.
Say you ain't got
the hell
no.
out of here, goddamn.
Everybody
Can't
get
sit
back.
here. Euthanasia.
Rock the boat.
Jump
Drip
like
Wait, what? Y'all said this shit at the same time. What'd you say, Nez?
I said jump like Charlie.
Jump like Charlie.
Yeah, I said drip-tastic.
Drip-tastic. All right. Slow rise.
the bathtub of New Orleans.
Damn.
The
Break
bathtub lift up, the walls do the 360.
Damn. Break dancing.
I said breakdancing. What? I don't know.
We all damned.
Damn. I'll be damned. That's what that is. Yeah. I like that. Damn.
I like looking at us.
Shit. All right.
Clinic.
Who?
The clinic.
The clinic. I like
Definitely what that motherfucker turned into.
shit.
This the ghost of Margaret. Margaret Sanger, you know what I'm talking about?
No care life.
I'll be right here. I'm not leaving.
Life care don't care.
Oh, it wasn't Katrina.
You said don't care about life. Is that what you said the first time?
Life care don't care. God damn it.
Life care don't. Where were they? They have no doctors.
Nothing. Can we borrow one of your doctors? All right, let's pick one.
A Million Swimmers.
Damn.
All right.
I say po' boy.
Emmett Steele. Looking at us. Emmett Steele.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Wow.
I don't know about that one, Mike.
I'm like, wow.
Got to catch them all.
Wow.
Huh? I was like, God damn.
A Shot at Justice. I don't know.
No. That wasn't justice. That was terrible.
No living the non-living patients. No living patients. She kept saying that. No living patients will be left behind.
No child left behind. That's what they meant.
No living patients left behind.
Bed rest.
No, that's so bad. That's so bad.
Injection.
It's true though. That's the bad.
Bed rest. She said go to sleep. Yeah, she said this is gonna make you sleep.
Bad. I don't even feel comfortable. Dog, man. That's so bad.
Just make them comfortable. Comfortability.
All right. Let's pick
comfort in.
Yeah, comfort in.
The comfort in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Comfort Suites. Yeah.
Damn.
I think that's the one.
That might be the one.
Comfort in.
God. All right. There it is. There it go, man. The official TruVue rename for 5 days in memorial. Is that right? Yeah, 5 days in memorial.
At memorial.
Yeah.
Is the Comfort Inn. Lord have mercy, Jesus. And the official TruVue score is.
Let's find out. 1, 2, 3.
That's right. I think it averaged out to be a 3.5, but a 3 overall with everybody's score. Let's go ahead and tackle that rewatchability, recommendations, and takeaways from it.
Recommendation, yes.
Go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Rewatch for me. I'll watch it with somebody who hasn't seen it before, but I wouldn't sit down and rewatch it on my own. But I would recommend it.
Most
I
definitely.
think I'm in the same boat with you, Hyphen. I think I would definitely rewatch the joint. I'm sorry, not rewatch the joint. I would definitely recommend the joint But rewatching it, it would have to be something to inspire me to rewatch it. But nah, I mean, once you kind of absorb what happened, it's pretty. I guess the word I'm looking for is it weighs on you pretty heavily after you've taken everything in, and if you kind of absorb the realness of each person's situation and how they, kind of went about it. And at the end, I really like how, what was his name, Dr. Baltz addressed her. So if they would have went into something like that, or maybe went into like Emmett Everett's, his wife's case, as far as what she said, like there's no statute of limitations on murder. If they go into something like that, I might sit down and rewatch it. If they go, make a sequel and kind of embellish from there. But I doubt that's coming. So rewatching, I don't think I'm likely to do, but I definitely recommend.
That's what's up. Yeah, no, I'm in the same boat with you guys. Rewatchability is very unlikely. Recommendation is very high with me though. Again, just piggybacking off what Mike said, man, this was a very trauma-filled series, especially if you kind of know. We lived through it kind of once. Like I wasn't there in the situation, but I know people that were in that situation. So to really put it together and really give me a point of view from their perspective, it makes. I found that there were points where there was very high trauma, and I was like damn, man, like this is really fucked up. I got to call my therapist. But no, man, it's a good watch, and I really do feel like people should rewatch this, and people should look into it more if you don't know about it or haven't lived through this. So it's very interesting perspective. And again,
I was just gonna go ahead and finish. I was gonna ask something on the back end of that.
okay, yeah, no, with the doctor getting addressed at the end, just the matter of her perspective was diluted and delusional. So like in those stressful situations, I like how it brought up how you see things really isn't how it may really be. So like just take a step back, take a breather, and get some help.
I'm gonna leave it right there. That's good enough.
Oh shit, that's what you were doing.
That's good enough. Yeah, that's good enough.
Oh man. But y'all know y'all can take a breather over at TruVuePodcast.com, where you can like, subscribe, share, and comment to help us defeat that all-powerful algorithm that's trying to hold a black pod down, man. And thank you for riding with us over at the YouTube. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell for notifications. Smash the thumbs up, leave a comment, share us with somebody. We do respond to the comments as well. So, you know what I'm saying? That's TruVue Podcast, TruVue Podcast.com. Let's go, baby. And yeah, we want to thank y'all for riding. Before you put that phone down or whatever you putting down,
when you get nice on that device,
that shit is right. Out of sight. You go over to VentiVibes.com. That's Venti Vibes. Always Venti. And that's VIB, VINTYVIBEZ, Venti Vibes. Tell them the Zoe sent you.
Man, that's good, man. That's a good impersonation. Hey, do mine.
I am the I am, man. Y'all go on.
Hey, y'all know what it is though. I am -X. Yo, I just need some new followers. Come over to TikTok. I am -X. You hit that button, subscribe. I need to get to about 10,000 before the week out.
Not the quotations. -X.
Mine wasn't that good, man.
Look at it.
But all the information. Well, all the information correct though. All the information correct, man. All that.
Man, y'all, with that said, y'all know what we always say, man, at the TruVue Podcast.
If your ass can't swim, you bound to drizzle.
What the fuck, man? Go watch some shit.
TruVue Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
The boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny. Yeah.
Son. You know what I'm saying? They really speak their truth. The hell was that?
You're